It was made for the World War II, and it was made in 1943. And I'm sure that J. Niels bought it from war surplus and repainted it. It was Army olive drab. Underneath that paint is Army color. They didn't have that fuel tank guard. That was put on later. That roll bar, that was never on there. That's homemade. That whole thing is homemade. A lot of people run them without them. And I remember some operator saying, "I won't clear land unless you put a guard on." Well, Caterpillar made that dozer, but the dozer is newer than this tractor. When this tractor was made, Caterpillar didn't make a dozer. They had Letourneau. They had Letourneau dozers. Well, they used it a lot in that creek when it used to flood. We've had water run down that street, you know. But I steered the creek away from the business. And after when I sold out to George, I cleared that land over there. All that piece, I cleared it with this cat. It was all trees just like this. And I cleared it. I planted them trees. They've come back, but I had it all clean. Gasoline engine. Now this is compression release. That releases compression on the big engine, so it'll turn over easier. And when it gets going, you put it up, full compression, give it throttle, it starts on diesel. This starts it. That puts it in gear, puts this engine to turn the big engine. And then this is, you put it in gear, and this is a clutch. There's no battery, no generator. Oh, if you get that little motor going, that big motor always goes. There's never any problem. J. Niels used to have, I don't know how many dozers and stuff. They said that J. Niels had more parts, Caterpillar parts, in their parts room than the Caterpillar dealer in Kalispell. Well, I learned to drive a long time ago. I worked for this gold dredge over by Helena, and I worked for them, and they had an old 60 Caterpillar dozer, and I worked there for several years, and they let me learn how to run the cat. That's the first one I run.
So who had that cat?
Well, Norman Rogers. gold mining company. He come out here from New York. He come out from New York and went gold mining. Well, that was a gas cat, and it had a big engine in it. It was, you started the engine with a bar and the flywheel, and you pushed it down in a quarter of a turn, and then it would start. But that was made before they made diesel Caterpillar dozers. It was gasoline, 4-cylinder. It was about almost as big as that. No, we bought it from Leland Fears. Leland Fears was a logger for J. Neal's Lumber Company, and he kind of was going out of business and slowing down, and I bought it from him. Yeah, about 78 or 80. Yeah. The D6 had 3 cylinders. The D7 has 4 cylinders. The D8 has 6 cylinders. And they're all the same. One cylinder will go in any cat. They're all the same. Same diameter. Well, this machine weighs about 15 ton. So it cost approximately $1 a pound. You could just about figure it out. One guy says you can't wear them out, but they'll wear you out. Caterpillar's pretty good. They'll charge you. They'll charge you pretty good. But Caterpillar is pretty good about parts. Now, I'd like to sell it to some farmer and have him use it, and he could do a lot of work with this on your own land. You can do a lot of, well, you look at this place, that land over there was like this, and now look at it. You can clean up a lot. Somebody wanted to use that and improve land, you can do a lot of work with them.